Poltergeist. The 2015 edition stars Sam Rockwell and Rosemarie DeWitt, and it's the remake of the original Poltergeist that was directed by Tobe Hooper. But between you and me, Steven Spielberg probably directed this movie. And the story hasn't really changed at all. A family moves into a new house, weird stuff is going on, there's noises, there's sounds in the closet, the girl touches the TV and says, "They're here." We've seen it before and we're seeing it again because everything is going to be remade that we ever liked ever. But when it comes to the new Poltergeist, I couldn't help but think the same thing throughout the entire movie. Is this really necessary? Do we really need to see Poltergeist again? This movie barely takes any chances and doesn't really do anything unique or different with what we've already seen before. This movie has an extreme over-reliance on CGI. There is way too much of it, and it's really not that good. When you have a movie that's so relying on these humongous green screen environments in which kids have to walk through like this hallway just filled with all these moving computer-generated things, it just doesn't look real. And since it doesn't look real, it's not scary. That's one of the things that made The Conjuring, The Babadook, and Insidious very frightening to me. There was hardly any CGI in those films, very little, and it was terrifying when you saw some of that shit just creeping out of the closet, and it was horrible. It was like, oh crap, that's scary. This movie doesn't have any of that. It's just a bunch of CGI stuff that's like crawling out of the walls, and it just looks fake. I'm sorry, it looks fake. And some of the things this movie decided to do differently, you just shrug your head as to why it's there. Like a CGI squirrel jumping out of a closet, and then it's a CGI squirrel running around the room, and you're like, why is there a CGI squirrel? Now, I don't want to get too negative here because this is at times a competently made film. By far, the best part of this movie is Sam Rockwell. But he's pretty much the best part of any movie that he's in. This guy is great. He is a fantastic actor. Rosemarie DeWitt is also excellent. Jared Hess is good. There is some good acting in this movie. Some of the kids are a little iffy. I'll be honest about that. Now, in my opinion, the only reason to make a remake of a movie is maybe the idea was really cool and the movie just wasn't that good, like Judge Dredd with Sylvester Stallone. They made Dredd with Carl Urban and it was just like freaking great. But let's just say as a filmmaker, a writer or a director, you are forced to make a remake. You have to do this because it's your job and you're contractually obligated, whatever. You have to make the Poltergeist remake. What can you do to improve upon it? Well, you could take some horror cliches of previous decades and eliminate them and improve upon them. One of the biggest ones that needs to go away is the young child who for some reason is not afraid of demons and ghosts. Yeah, you're 4 or 5 years old, you're a little girl, and your closet is frickin' talking to you at night. And you're just like, hey, little demons in the closet. Hi. Hey guys, the demons are here. Hey guys. No. Okay? No, if you're 4 years old and there's like skeleton demon creature monsters in your closet talking to you, you're done, okay? You pee your pants, you run to your parents, you're done. I'm so tired of the horror movie kid who's like, yay, ghosts are cool. They're not cool. They're not. No. Again, another reason I love The Babadook. The kid in this movie gets scared. He's freaked out when his mom starts acting crazy and he's afraid of this Babadook thing. He's freaking terrified. That's how it should be. So they had an opportunity to take some of those cliches of the previous decades and remove them, but they did them again. Also, the movie ends incredibly abruptly, okay? One of my favorite sequences that's in the original Poltergeist, I'm not going to spoil anything for anyone, it was the one sequence I was kind of interested to see how the remake handled it, and they didn't even include it. It just ends. There's no more movie. It is the most abrupt, like 2015, let's play a pop song ending. I'm serious. It was such an abrupt ending. I actually ripped my 3D glasses off and stared at the screen and was like, it's over? Wow. Now guys, I'm going to be totally real with you here. I can see that if you went and saw this movie, having never seen the original Poltergeist, you might think those are some really clever and inventive sequences. That's pretty impressive. There are some well-directed sequences in this movie. And like I said, there are good performances too. And there are some effective scares, a couple of them. But they're all basically from a movie that already exists and is directed better. So really, what is the purpose of this movie existing? Except to make money. Guys, I'm going to give Poltergeist a C-. My honest recommendation to you, if you've never seen the original Poltergeist and you thought this newer film looked cool and you were going to go see it, do yourself a favor. check out the original. And I can give you the best reason why. Steven frickin' Spielberg. Thank you so much, as always, for watching, guys. I do really appreciate it. And if you like this, you can click right here and get Stuckmanized.